Hmm. First. Yo, that's messed up, man. The servers crashed. I went to go stream. Alright? That's messed up because this one actually was getting some pretty damn good views too. Like, we were doing pretty good on that one. But I went to the servers to restream, and it said that it just wasn't working. I was like, alright, I'll try this. I tried the backup server code. And the backup server code started working. But yeah, we're back. We're live. We're still here. You got really sad for a moment. But my bad, guys. The last thing I was talking about was a potential lead tester on NVIDIA, and that was it. And then we were talking about shorts if it gets up here and gives us better signals. Back to SPY, though. I don't know why we got that. Inverse head and shoulder SPY. What time frame are you looking at, Red Drift? I can definitely see what you're looking at, but what time frame are you specifically focused on? It does have that look forward. I just personally don't look at inverse head and shoulders. Looking for that reversal. Low of day, high of day fib held nicely. Good job, Timmy. Yeah, that does suck. I don't know why I did that. People are going to be kind of confused now with the split up streams. Another thing that kind of annoys me when that happens is I don't know how it looks on y'all's end. Like, on my end, it looks like crap. When you go to live, like, now this will be, yeah, this will be the big stream, and now this is the one that we're currently doing, which is messed up because it's like, it says 57 views, but we had like over 200 people in there. And now this one is going to be off too. It looked like the first one ended on your end? Okay. Yeah, it did end. The first one did end. The first stream ended because of the YouTube server crashing. I don't know what caused it. I don't know if it's YouTube, if it's like all around YouTube, but that's what it told me. It said that it crashed. So I switched over to the backup server code, and it was like, yeah, you're good. Looking for that reversal. Oh, my bad, I read that already. You're looking at the hourly, you said. Oh, okay, so you're still looking for this right shoulder to kind of form and pick up a little bit more is what you're looking for. Okay, I see what you're looking for. Definitely possible. I'm just here to look at the short-term information for now, till we get more. Never mind again. Those are streams from a month ago. you're like, wait, why is SPY not at 460s? Good looks, David, on that fib. Looks like you and Timmy are looking at similar info. Yeah, I gotta read what Mel just said on Trade Floor. That shit's kind of funny. Good job, Mel. I'm proud of you. Still getting a nice rejection here on SPY under 469.70s. Nice little test under. They pull away from this. This could definitely bring another pullback to that last target we talked about from earlier. Kind of like the open of that candle there at about 469. That's that third target from that first trade we called out. This is supposed to be a Christmas edition or something. I haven't gotten Christmas vibes from this at all. Let's try a different playlist. Nope. 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 These all sound like the same song. Let's try this one. Man, lo-fi really is like the same beat. You were looking for a nice lower high and didn't get it. Kind of got one here in the 5-minute. We just didn't get the flush yet, so it doesn't look as attractive yet. You got to remember too, the reversal's already happened. We had the high, the lower high against previous day high supply. We made it into really good areas. So if this doesn't come, whatever. But if it does end up giving us a nice larger pullback, awesome. But no, I'm looking at what you're looking at too, Timmy. It is a little weird seeing that there. Plus, another thing that's kind of hesitant too is the fact that triple Qs are holding so far out. SPY, SPX. How's a Netflix doing? Every time I look at Microsoft, I think of Netflix now. John Deere, Costco. SPY still rejecting and having trouble with 469.75 area. Same thing for the Qs at 398.25. Pretty much short as long as those two levels are holding on either of these charts. What are y'all saying in here? Nothing. Like I said, guys, I'm pretty much short-term short on SPY as long as 469.75 holds. I'm short-term short on Triple Q as long as 398.25 holds as resistance. Either of those break, probably just going to sit cash rest of the day. Banks, healthcare, industrials, utilities, staples, comms, discretionary, base materials, real estate, pure blood tech, and energy. Energy's still pulling back since that report. I'm also interested in Tesla and Amazon because those were pretty weak at the open thanks to Amazon in the XLY sector. Picked up pretty well. Amazon's at a very, very tough spot. Sellers take that, they can pull back again. You're either about to get a nice short-term bearish retest and they fail and pull back short-term, or they're going to slowly take this and make it really awkward and then just kind of chop around it for a bit, and that will not be fun. And I don't mean to use the C word, but, I mean, that is what it's essentially going to be doing, though. It's going to be hacking at that 469.70s level for a good part of the day. Plus, it's already 11:30. We're in the lower volume part of the day, so not as many people are actively looking for trades. Not going to be as many actively moving candles. What do you guys think is going to happen over the next 20-30 minutes? BAC holding their breakout. Good call out by Timmy. Wait, maybe not. Timmy's taking it back. In my opinion, a retest at 468 and bounce. So you think we dip a little further than bounce? Timmy said, I think bears will fail. They will go up to GP and then we range 470.30, 469.30 until 3 or tomorrow. Okay. I took a humble 10% gain on BAC, got in late, and cons didn't move nicely. Alright. Just gulp. Red drift. Maybe SPY bounces off pre-market high. Be a potential lead test. Oh, don't say lead test around me, man. I will get excited. Oh yeah, we talked about them potentially breaking down. And yeah, they do have a lead test going here. It might, see, you know what's funny, like, even though it didn't do, like, oh, from the high to here and go up and hit the, like, even though it didn't do that or do it here, I mean, it did do it here, technically, but what I would be looking at is the fact it came up from the level it fell from and rejected again. Like, that was literally yelling at you. in the inside bar. Good stuff, Timmy. No, BA is a super clean chart right now. On bigger and smaller time frames, it looks good all around. Bears had a chance there on both Triple Q and SPY to try to push that down lower. I know SPY's still holding it, but if they keep this wicking up action going, these definitely could curl back up more. But we'll see. Still not looking too pretty yet. And yeah, sorry guys about the stream. The first server apparently crashed. I had to put the backup server in, and then apparently it started working. I've never had to do that. That's the first time in my streaming history that I've had to do that. What brokerage do you recommend trading on, Bueller? It really depends where you're from, because I know some people can't access certain brokers. So if you're like from Canada and I'm like, man, y'all should check out TOS, you'd love it, and you can't access it. So if you're like an international trader, I would say Interactive Broker. If you're from America, I would say Thinkorswim, which is by Charles Schwab now, right? Or is it Goldman Sachs? I don't even remember who owns this anymore. I think it's Charles Schwab. But yeah, international traders, I always recommend Interactive Brokers, and it's because I actually have friends that are international traders who trade on that, and they tell me all the time that that's what they'd recommend. But they said you really don't need all the gimmicky add-ons and extras if you are not an international trader. Okay, trimming some here. Trimming. Nice. I've been trying to call out this like triple Q short for like a fat minute in chat, and it's just taking its sweet time. Y'all should see when I got in on this. So we started shorting this at... Oh, I went right straight to the candle. Kind of towards the beginning of this candle. We bought it. Yeah, it was definitely not that whole candle. Let me actually try to tack down when I got it. So it dumped, and the contracts were like 0.34, 0.35 at the most at this low. I got it at 0.31, 0.32. So that means I probably got it somewhere towards the middle of that candle. We had some nice drops that made it go down a good amount. We had another nice drop that made it go to 0.40. Then we had another one that went to 0.42, and that's where I called out to trim some. So right now we're waiting on, we trimmed it on, well, hold up. Trimmed it on, yeah, because I called out that it hit 0.40, but we didn't sell yet. Then it did it again. I was like, well, we might as well take our gift while it's here. 11:35. Yep, that's that candle. So somewhere in that candle we trimmed. I don't have any relative view of the price either, so I know it was probably towards more of the top half of this candle, because if we had sold down here, we would have got 0.42. We got 0.40, so we didn't get it. But yeah, mainly just playing off the retest of this, but we're not getting that move away. Every time we get this move away, it gives us just 25% in our contract, and that's it, because you have to really flush away yet. So we're going to keep our tight stop at that 398.25 like we talked about. And if anybody here is playing the same thing on SPY, you had probably a similar thing happen here, except the new low was actually held, so you actually had a really good volatility increase for your contract. Your IV actually paid you very well for extrinsic value, meaning you got really good profits. So if you did take this short and you liked it against 469.75, which was this chart's invalidation, then you did really good on your play. That actually had a pretty good move in comparison to Triple Q, which didn't hold a new low at all. It just hit the low, dumped, but never held it once. So the IV never got to stretch as much as it could have. Whereas SPY held the new low and even pushed a new low for a second, giving it more of an IV stretch. So people who probably played the same exact play as people on Qs made 25%. People on SPY probably made like 35-40% on the same con. Exactly. He said, Bulls want to hold that level. They're being annoying. Sherman said, smart to cut some with the hammer, making the higher low, 100%. Got a piece of that. A positive percentage is always good. Good stuff, CJ. And see, the big thing, too, is, like, trying not to risk a whole lot at really good spots of the chart, because then when you end up having to cut off a tight spot, you don't feel as bad about it. You're like, whatever. That didn't really hurt me that much. And then if it does end up working, you know, you don't really end up making a really big amount of money, but you do end up making a good trade that makes sense to you and something that you can try to repeat over and over and over again. Because right now it's not about getting rich or going broke. Right now it's about trying to find understanding of what we're trying to trade, what we're trying to go after, and what we can limit ourselves to. That's the ultimate goal right now. Alright, I said you can hold if you want. What stops at 398.25 is posted originally. I'm done with that play. It is too slow and it's lunchtime, streaming over 3 hours today. Con is 0.29 now. This was the only trade for anyone who wants to review. This was the trade for anyone who wants to review. Also posted Netflix Inside Bar in that 40. Alright, you get back to SPY. But does anybody need a breakdown on anything here before I go? Kind of split up the streams today. No full day stream. Sorry about that, Timmy. He said, wait, never mind. It's just because I've been doing a lot more while streaming that I don't want to do full day streams. I've been streaming. I've been helping people in DMs. I've been helping people in the open part of the chats. I've been actively posting trades, trade ideas, charts that are warming up. I've been going over a lot of stuff, you know, and a lot of stuff live in stream too, you know, like this trade here with SPY and this trade here with the triple Qs. These are still active plans that make a lot of sense, you know, so it's really up to whoever wants to focus on it. Dan, the Qs actually looked about to dump more right after I said I was going to end the stream. But does anybody need a breakdown or anything before I leave? Basically looking at short-term bearish retests until proven otherwise. Into the lows of today. Of course, when you get here, you got to start to kind of be cautious and wait to see more info. Wait to see if you see a breakdown or anything. Alright, well, if not, I'll see you guys later on. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate the likes. Sorry for the split up streams. YouTube servers are messing with us today. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream. Hopefully we can get some more trades in and get some more trade ideas broken down. Hopefully you guys are getting something out of this. I really have been working my ass off. And I don't really care if it's appreciated or not, but I hope you guys are getting something out of it. I hope you guys are getting something, like you're understanding how you're trading more, or maybe you're breaking down levels better, or you're able to navigate highs, lows, higher lows, lower highs better. Whatever the case may be, I hope you're doing great. I hope you end up kicking ass, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next stream and on some next trade ideas. But I'll see you guys later on. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the Discord.